Hotel, right to that, thank you.
Woohoo! What a start to Thunder over Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our live broadcast.
Hopefully tomorrow we can get you on the runway so we can be on time for that. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the help. Copy all boxes out.
Oh man, the smoke's coming right at us too. We don't need more smoke. Look at that. We'll just let it hit us. Oh, the Osprey's hitting. Oh, here it comes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, God, that smells terrible. Oh, man, the wind is blowing right at us, turning everything smoky. Anyways, guys, welcome to our live broadcast of the Thunder over Michigan Air Show. My name is Gage, aka the Rough Rider Show. I will be your commentator and your host for today's live coverage. Glad you guys could be here. Thank you for being there, of course, as we had a nice little smoke out there to start off Thunder over Michigan. This is going to be one of the probably, I mean, I know I say this every show, but you know what? There's something about this show that I am really looking forward to. Not only because the red arrows are here, of course, but look what we got here. We're starting off with the Osprey. We don't really see these very often on the channel. The last time we saw them was, I think, Chicago Air and Water Show last year. So this is a awesome welcome to see as we're starting the air show off here with the Osprey. Once again, my name is Gage, the Rough Rider Show. Welcome to our live broadcast. Thank you for being here. As you can tell, it's not that smoky anymore. The skies over Willow Run Airport is fantastic. However, it is a little windy, as you can see the camera shaking there. I'll let you listen to this Osprey. Hang on.
If you're ready to come in the TFR about 3 miles. The Osprey just started, so he's got about another 12 minutes. But as soon as he's done, I'll bring you in.
But yes, it is a little windy today, but it's actually helped us. It's helped blow the smoke out of here. And luckily, we have good news.
You can expect probably runway 5.
We do have good news when it comes to the chance of thunderstorms that was going to be potentially a problem today. The National Weather Service has actually canceled the severe thunderstorm watch that was in effect for a couple of hours here. So that is good news. So we're not really expecting any more weather interruptions. So today's show is going to be wonderful. Just a little bit windy, like I said. Tried everything I could to make sure the cameras don't shake, but you know, there's only so much I can do. Most of these cameras have electronic stabilization, so it'll help us out just a teeny tiny bit here. All right, let's see who's checking in with us. Rebels, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Mick Ronald is back. Hey, Mick. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, Mick? Welcome to the show, my friend. Thank you for being here. Krabby0108, they say the sky looks a lot better today. Yes, it does. It is fantastic. I mean, on the right-hand side of your screen, that is a look of what we're dealing with here. So today is much better. We're expecting to get quite a bit of things flying today. And no, there's no weather delay. I gotta remove that. I'll remove that in a minute. Meanwhile, here comes the Osprey doing its demonstration. Very slow pass. Let's see if we can zoom in here. I don't want to zoom in too much because, you know, again, the wind is shaking me here, but let's see what we can see here. Looks like somebody's standing on the back of this Osprey here. Look at that.
Elvis 1-1, go ahead. It looks like I have 3 wheels down, 1 on the front, 2 on the back. Yes, sir. It appears that you have 3 wheels down. Copy, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
So if you haven't figured out already, we also have communications with the Air Boss. We can also listen in to the Air Boss to see what's going on in the airspace and what's happening. So whatever happens in coordination, you will hear it here on the live stream. Man, listen to this thing. Yeah, it's just hovering there. Look at this. Wow. I'm just listening into this. Oh, we're getting a wind gust actually from the Osprey. The wind is actually blowing at us from the Osprey. We're actually a little too close here. Oh my goodness. This is actually incredible. Okay, he changed directions. That's good. I don't think I've ever experienced that before.
We're going to do it on full circle, so this will be a fail. We're going to touch it down the end of the runway. Okay, copy all. Thank you.
So where we got everybody watching from?
Land, taxi back. Copy that, boss. We're going to overtake it down just to save time, but we'll be taxiing all the way down the end of the runway, then we'll be getting off. Sir, sounds good. B25 there, boss. Go for B25. You can expect runway 5. Let me know when you're at a 2-mile final. Runway 5, I'll give you a call at 2-mile final, B25.
I know somebody's checking in from Arkansas. Well, welcome. Checking in from Arkansas.
25, just let me know when you enter a left base for runway 5.
The Ridge.
Give you a call on the left base for runway 5, B25.
Aviator Asher's from St. Louis. Hey, hey, hey. Oh man, the debris is hitting us now. This is a interesting experience. I shouldn't say I haven't experienced this before, because in Chicago it blew water at us. But that was incredible. So the Osprey completing its demonstration for today to kick us off here at Thunder over Michigan. Watching them land there in the distance. Also heard something about the B-25. In fact, the B-25 that is here is Rosie's Reply. She is giving airshow fans a ride. So if you haven't came out to today's show and you're thinking about coming out tomorrow and you want to ride in the B-25, I believe there are still some tickets available. Not very many.
Runway 5, clear to land, wind 32014, gusting 22. Runway 5, B-25.
Not very many seats left, but in case you want to take a ride in the B-25,
hopefully we'll have less wind tomorrow.
Buy your tickets.
We'll have less wind tomorrow. Timing right on the anthem tomorrow too. Prove the question.
So we are keeping an eye on the B-25 here that'll be coming in for a landing here shortly. We're watching the Osprey there. In fact, here it comes. On the right-hand side of your screen, there is the B-25 coming in. Like I said, it's giving airshow fans a ride. Many rides here at the show. So if you want to buy tickets, you could still get some for Sunday while supplies last. Again, like I said, sorry for the bouncy camera there. The camera I'm tracking, the B-25, is not normally a tracking camera. So that's why it's a little bit bouncy. Oh, here comes Rick.
You can exit Alpha 3 and taxi back to parking. Yeah, Alpha 3, B-25.
Well, here comes Rick, RC Horseman, with giving away 10 memberships. Rick is on fire. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that support, dude. Now, 10 more people.
Runway 23, you can taxi via Golf Alpha, and whichever intersection you like, Alpha 1 or Golf is approved.
10 more people now have access to our members multi-view, so you could check that out. That stream has actually been live for about an hour already. So if you're interested in seeing a view of all of the cameras,
and hold short of runway 23.
You can check it out, the members multi-view. Oh! That triggered a couple of car alarms. Meanwhile, B-25 coming in here. Forgot about that yesterday. But again, Rick, thank you so much for the support, dude. Really appreciate it.
45, thank you guys very much. You can taxi back via Alpha Bravo Hotel. Bravo Hotel for the B-25, thank you. Straight ahead on Golf and hold short of runway 23 on Alpha, and then we'll get you out after the hold.
So there goes the B-25. We'll see the B-25 a couple of times throughout the
winds
day.
right now, 32014 and gusting 22.
So we'll see the B-25 a couple of times as it does some rides, but in the meantime, on the runway here, coming up, we have Melissa Burns. Melissa Burns, in my opinion, one of the most talented aircraft performers of all time in air show industry. Melissa Burns, trust me, she knows her stuff. So Melissa Burns is there in the background, and then in front of us here, looks like we got a P-51 here as well. So let's take a look at this airplane here. Aviation 1. They're asking, when do the red arrows perform? So here's the thing when it comes to the air show today. We don't have a schedule, like a actual schedule in order of who's going out. It all depends on who's ready and who isn't. It'll depend on maintenance, weather, and if they're ready to fly. So for the red arrows, since this is a evening show, I actually don't know. Normally, the main acts would be last. So if I had to guess, maybe the red arrows would be towards the middle of the show. I could be wrong. But we are keeping an eye on them there. On the right-hand side of your screen, there are the red arrows sitting there on the runway. In fact, all day today, the Red Arrows have been conducting survey flights. In fact, I posted a little mini video for the members of the channel. If you want to check that out, it's basically the Red Arrows. Each Red Arrow actually did its own separate flight survey. Now, they haven't been able to get off the ground since they've been here on Monday. They flew in, and then they haven't been able to practice. They weren't able to fly for yesterday's show because of the smoke concerns that was happening from the Canadian wildfires here. Most of southeast Michigan just got absolutely plummeted in smoke. So the Red Arrows had to re-familiarize themselves with the airspace, and they had to conduct some survey flights again. They did that today. In fact, when we fired up the members multi-view, we caught a little bit of towards the tail end of that. So that was pretty cool. So here we go. You got two of them lined up here. Rick, RC Horseman again for gas money. 50 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. You don't have to do that, sir. Thank you again. Greatly, greatly appreciated. That'll help cover the hotel costs as well. Because we have been here since Wednesday. We've been here since Wednesday, and I'll explain why a little bit later. But we've been here for quite a long time. We were in all the smoke, trust me. We experienced all of it. But thanks again, Rick, for the 50 Canadian dollars there. That
Read Alpha,
really
clear for takeoff. Winds estimated 32014, gusting 22. Cases, there's no jump plane hold behind us, so you can make a left turn out to go to hold. You can line up and wait.
So we got quite a few aircrafts on the runway right now. We have Melissa Burns ready to go there. We have the Jack Ace P-51 team. Looks like they were clear for takeoff, so they're beginning to get into the skies here rather shortly. Krabby0108, they say, this show makes me proud to be an American. Hey, you know what? We're glad we get to share that with you. Glad you got to enjoy. All right, here we go. We have engine throttle up, and here we go. Time for Jack Ace's P-51 team. We'll try and we'll get one first. There you go.
Clear for takeoff, box is yours.
Awesome. So the P-51s will be coming up in just a little bit. Meanwhile, cleared for takeoff, we got Melissa Burns, who is beginning to take off here momentarily, so we'll watch her in just a second. In fact, here she comes. So if you're just tuning in the skies right now over Thunder over Michigan, we have Melissa Burns. Joshua, you're welcome. Thanks, dude. You are welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Imagine the G's that she's pulling right now. Imagine that. Crazy stuff.
Hey, I'm with you.
Looks like we heard Melissa talk there for just a second. So maybe we might be going up into the cockpit here.
Hey, how you got me? Loud and clear?
Down here at Thunder over Michigan.
What's up, Thunder over Michigan? It is my first time hearing Ypsilanti, and boy, am I having fun. I tell you what, we had to wait for some snow, but it was worth it for this beautiful air show day. I wanted to give you a little bit on takeoff. Look up high to the right now. I'm going to dive in for some high performance aerobatics.
All right, Melissa, go to work. We'll watch it.
Enjoy the show, you guys. And hey, just a little shout out from the mom and the teacher up here. Kids, chase your dreams. Anything is possible. And make sure you listen to your parents and make good decisions.
Very nice. Listening into Melissa Burns there as she is flying the aircraft. That was her up in the cockpit. Really, really cool that we got to hear that. Her first time here at Thunder over Michigan. Now the thing is, with this air show, we are right on the fence. So we are super, super, super close to the air show center. So I apologize if I lose the plane for like a half a second there. They go really, really fast. Once again, if you're just tuning in to the Thunder over Michigan, our Saturday broadcast of the show, well, first of all, welcome. My name is Gage. This is the Rough Riders Show YouTube channel. We cover air shows all across the country, following the United States Navy Blue Angels as well as the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. And for special occasions, such as the Red Arrows are here. Red Arrows are in Thunder over Michigan for the very first time. One of the only 5 stops that they are making here in the United States as a part of America 250. So we cannot wait to see the Red Arrows later this afternoon, or later this evening, I should say. We even had an opportunity to sit down and interview Red Arrow 2, Rob Thomas, so we cannot wait to share that with you later on the broadcast. So if you like air shows and you like to watch planes all across the country, well, this is the channel for you. So feel free to hit that like button if you like what you see. Hit the like button and, of course, subscribe so you don't miss another air show. Our next air show after this is the big one, Oshkosh. So we'll be at Oshkosh next weekend. And, of course, becoming a member of the channel helps us out as well. You can gain access to our second live stream that is live right now. Members get access to all of the cameras. We have 4 cameras deployed for you.
But it came in broken, unreadable. Okay, looking for a com check for Jack 8. Okay, you're loud and clear that time. Copy all. About how much time? You probably have about, I would go with about 6 minutes left. Copy all, thanks.
Hey, Wiki. We love hearing the enthusiasm of the kids. Yeah, absolutely. That's what makes these air shows quite cool. Oh, she's got the ribbon. Okay, hang on. I got to set that up. Get another camera on that. I did see them set up earlier, so I should know that. All right, come on. I can log into the camera in time and point it. All right, so what Melissa's going to do is she's going to fly into the ribbons. So we're going to watch that right now. Look at that, she got it. Very, very nice. Wow. She's got one more to do. Imagine being those guys holding up the flagpole and you just got a plane flying at you that fast. I don't know about you, but that would be terrifying. All right, so she's going to try again. She's going to do another pass, so we'll keep that view up there on the... Realized I was showing the wrong camera. Oh well. But hey, here you go. On the right-hand side, we're going to try it again. Oh, I'm going to remove weather delay again. Forgot to do it yesterday. My bad. She's like drifting in the air. Look at this. All right, here we go again. Wow. There you go. Woohoo!
And Melissa, roger that. After this pass, you're clear to land.
Are the winds favoring either runway right now?
You would have kind of a quartering headwind right now if you land 5.
Okay, I'll take 5.
Well, there you go, guys. Melissa Burns completing her demonstration for today. How about that? Very talented individual. Very, very talented.
5 landing long.
And Melissa, roger that. Runway 5, clear to land.
Runway 5.
Tower Airboss, say winds.
Winds 35016, gust 21.
All right. So Melissa coming in for a landing there. Very nice. And up next, we will have the Jack Ace P-51 team. They are circling behind Airshow Center, so they'll be inbound shortly. As we are well underway here for the Thunder over Michigan
And Melissa's
Airshow.
rolling out, going to turn off the runway shortly. Winds are 35016, gusting 21. You're cleared into the box, and the box is yours. Okay, Jack Ace is out of the box. Switching to street.
All right. So you heard there from the Air Boss, the Jack Ace team has the box. So there they are. They're setting up for their first pass as they fly together. We are rapidly underway. Brat, 1986. That was great. I agree, my friend.
Aerobatic. She's done with her little 360 there. You can proceed on to Alpha Golf back to the ramp.
All right, so inbound from behind the crowd. P-51 Jack Ace team coming in.
Maintain vehicle.
Here they come. Lugnut, they said she was impressive. Yeah, I agree. Very talented individual. Melissa Burns earlier. Right now on your screen, it is the Jack Ace P-51 team performing here at Willow Run.
Where's he gonna go? Did you realize how far that's gonna be?
Now inbound from Airshow left. Jordan's Planes, they ask, what is your favorite air show this year? Oh, man. That's a tough one. I got to think about that for a second. Columbus is up there, but also I think Four Leaf Air Show is up there too. If I had to choose, I think I'm going to go with the 4-leaf air show. And the reason for that is just because the amount of jet demonstration teams that we had during that show. That was incredible. From 4 different countries performing in one air show in the United States, like that's incredible. So if I had to go, my favorite show this year, probably the 4-leaf show. Now, if you're asking of all time, I'd probably have to go with the Chicago Air and Water Show. Chicago is probably one of my favorite ones of all time so far. Chicago Air and Water Show 2025. Which we will be there again next month. Stay with the one on the left. When they split, you know, I can only track one plane at a time, so we'll go with the one on the left here. Wind is increasing again, having a little bit of wind spurts. Has calmed down a lot though. Since we got in, it's been quite windy when we had this front come in.
We roger that. Lift your discretion. Maintain the force after.
A-10 Warhogs, you like their Crabby 108? Yeah, I agree. WX Spotter, they say they were here on Friday, unfortunately got canceled, couldn't miss the chance to see the red arrows, so you bought a ticket for Sunday. Hey, nice! Awesome! We're looking forward to seeing here on Sunday, yeah. Unfortunately, Friday got smoked out. Friday got smoked out, that is for sure. But hey, you know what? I'm glad you got a ticket for Sunday. Glad you got to come in. Hope to see you here too. Come, if you see us, come stop by and say hi. All right, the Jack Ace coming in from Airshow right. Flying over top each other. Directly above us. But yeah, on the subject of Friday's show, so for those who tuned in to our broadcast yesterday, we went live as it looked like they were going to try and proceed with the show. We saw the Hot Street Jet Truck and the Pyro team. If you like explosions, we saw that yesterday, but unfortunately we did not see any flying yesterday just because the smoke was just too low. And of course the safety of the pilots is much more important than our entertainment. But for those who bought tickets to Friday's show, check your email. Check your email. Now, Saturday's show is sold out, by the way. So tickets to today is completely sold out for the drive-up tailgate, that is. Now, again, what makes this show very unique is you can do a drive-up tailgate. So instead of parking your car and then having to walk a bunch of,
33012 goes 24.
So instead of parking your car and then having to walk and cart your wagon in and all that stuff, you can hang out, literally drive your car into the airport and watch the show. It's really, really cool. Look at this. On the right-hand side, these are literally people who just bought tickets and watch the show directly from their cars. Very, very convenient. And Thunder over Michigan, to my knowledge, is one of the only air shows that you can do something like this. So, you know, if you know somebody who has trouble walking long distances, well, no problem. You can drive your car right in.
Now 33012, Gustin 24.
And they can watch it right outside their vehicle. It's so, so cool that Thunder over Michigan does stuff like this. That's what makes this unique. But if you are still thinking about coming out to the show tomorrow, there are still tickets available. The last thing I was told is tickets are 79% sold out for Sunday. And they are flying off the shelves pretty fast. The weather for tomorrow is looking phenomenal. So we're going to have excellent weather tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to have excellent weather tomorrow. So if you still want to grab your tickets for the drive-up tailgate, 79% sold out. But Saturday is completely sold out. There's also some tickets for the Bomber Club, the Fighter Club, and of course the premium seating and the tents. If you want nice buffet food, they treat you quite well over there. So that is going to do it for the Jack Ace team. They are lined up for a landing right behind us here. But we are rapidly underway here at the air show. Now, before we get a little further with the air show, it's more than just the flying that occurs here at the show. There's also some very cool and unique aircrafts that are on display that you can walk in and check out yourself, including this particular aircraft, a C-5, one of the world's largest cargo aircrafts ever. There's one of them here. This is what it's like to walk in to a C-5. Check this out. This is one of the world's largest aircrafts, and we're about to walk into the back end of this humongous plane. Wow. fit a bunch of semis in here.
Into the TFR and you're cleared into the box, and the box is yours. Maintain VFR line to discretion.
Holy cow. So there you have it. A C5. That's how far this thing can go. Just goes to show you the capacity. Yes, so talk about a huge airplane. And there it is right there. So just as I walked into that plane, you can do that too here at the air show. One of the most unique things to check out. And there's also other aircrafts on display here as well. There's a C-130. There's a couple Army helicopters. There's even an Osprey. You know, the Osprey that we saw earlier. There's an Osprey that is on display. So I'll show you guys that coming up in just a little bit. But yes, lots and lots of things to do other than just watching the flying here at the show. Rebel Car says, amazing that thing could be in the air. I agree. You know, I walk into that. There's a lot of these airplanes that I walk into and I'm like, how does this thing even fly? I mean, you can fit, gosh, I don't know, 8 semi-trucks in that thing? Something like that? I don't know. It's incredible. Meantime, we're keeping an eye on the F16 Viper Demo Team. It looks like the pilot is actually getting in his jet. So we will have him coming up here momentarily. In the meantime, at Airshow Center on the right-hand side, we have one of the helicopter search and rescue demonstration here going on the right-hand side. Look at that. He just jumped right out of the helicopter. Look at that. We got a war reenactment going on here. Look at this. This is so cool. This kind of reminds me of Call of Duty. Jumping out of an airplane. Here goes the helicopter. We'll keep an eye on these guys here.
Mike, Willow Run Tower.
Well, helicopter's coming back.
Uniform Mike, contact Airboss 118.175 is controlling the airspace.
Mike, Airboss. Okay, rudder of that. I need you to circumnavigate outside of 3 miles. So outside of 3 miles, circumnavigate to the south. Come in from the south to your landing spot.
Helicopter picking up his passengers. Lugnut says, "Go get them, boys." Go get them.
Beautiful.
Hey, Black Cat. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you back, my friend. Thanks for being here.
And Viper, runway 23, taxi via Golf Alpha, hold short, runway 23. Golf Alpha. Are you going to want runway 5 or 23, do you know? Tower, Airbus, say winds.
Wind straight 3015, gust 22.
33015, gusting 22. Want runway 5 for that quartering headwind. Yeah, that's coming. Okay, good. Taxi out here, hold short runway 23. We'll back taxi down the runway across the back of the box. Okay, that's it.
In fact, and now on the move. On the left-hand side, the F16 Viper Demo Team is on the move. So it's almost time for one of our featured performers here at the Thunder over Michigan Air Show. The F16 Viper Demo Team, one of the most iconic F-16s out there, the red, white, and blue themed F-16 is making its way out to Air Show Center in just a little bit. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on the helicopter. But if you guys are a fan of the F-16 Viper Demo, here they come on the left-hand side, just passing in front of the red arrows there. So if you know somebody who loves the F-16 Viper Demo Team, tell them to get in here. It's almost time already. Again, what makes this air show very unique is this is another twilight nighttime show. So this air show is going to go until at least 9:30. So it's going to be quite good. So the helicopter guys are packing on out of here, and they're going to fly while swinging on the back of that thing. My gosh.
On to runway 23, left turn, back taxi approved. Line up and wait, runway 5. Line for back taxi.
Oh my gosh. Imagine being these guys. Look at this. Like what? Would you all do this? Look at it, they're just hanging out, chilling on the bottom of a helicopter. Oh my god. Literally Call of Duty in real life, guys. There you go, they're waving at us. That's insane. That is insane. That was cool to see. That was really cool to see. So we're keeping an eye on the F-16 as he's getting ready for the demonstration there. One last look at the helicopter as they're waving to us. There they are. Wave, chat.
We're going to continue to the south end, land, pick our crew up, and then depart to the west. And Troy, roger that. You're going to land on Alpha. Is that where you're going to land? Just in the grass to the east side of Alpha. Okay, sounds good. Just use caution. The F-16 is going to be occupying the runway. Copy.
These guys are going all the way. Wow, what'd you guys think of that? What'd you guys think of that? Or those guys, they're flying way out there. They're just going for a ride. I would too if I had the opportunity.
Helicopter 157 might move out 5 south-southwest. Let me know when it's okay for me to come in there. And helicopter 7 uniform whiskey, you're cleared inbound. You can proceed inbound, maintain VFR. There is a Huey helicopter that's operating from near your spot that's going southbound and then back northbound. He's VFR also, so use caution for him coming around the hazard mound, and you can land your discretion, maintain VFR. Is that Huey up this frequency, or do you know what altitude he's at? The Huey is on this frequency. He is 500 or below. Okay, good stuff. I'm at 1,800. Okay, copy all. I'm at the Bucks Farm right now.
Well, that's where they're getting dropped off. There you have it. All right, guys. So again, if you're just tuning in to our live broadcast of the Thunder over Michigan Air Show, we are just moments away from the F16 Viper Demo Team, the famous red, white, and blue aircraft. You don't see quite a lot of these. Most F-16s are, just the gray color, right? But this here is a special one, and we're so happy. And in fact, this F-16 is actually planning to be at Oshkosh next week. So we look forward to that. Now, these jets go extremely fast. So I will warn you, I will try my best to track the jets as best as I can. Usually, like teams like the Blue Angels or the Thunderbirds, they're a lot easier to track because they fly in a big formation and there's a lot of jets. The Viper Demo Team is just one singular F-16, so this could get quite challenging. So I will warn you, but I will try my best. But again, the F-16 Viper Demo Team is coming up shortly.
Land your discretion. As you heard, the University of Michigan life flight is also inbound. Roger, inside on the life flight. Roger, I got him inside. Oh, I got you inside also. Thank you. And Huey, 157 uniform Mike. I'm just a little bit ahead of you. Is it okay if I just going to set up for my approach? Or do you want me to circle for you to get in first? Give me a chance to get in first. I'll be quick. Okay, no problem. I'm going to do a 360 here. Just trying to aim right at me and fall in behind because I'm already picking up another load. Okay, I'll come in number 2.
Earlier, 7019, they asked, have the Red Arrows performed? No, they have not performed yet, so you did not miss them. I promise. You did not miss them. Red Arrows have not performed yet.
Is ready for takeoff, like a departure will go south of the F-16, behind the west, go up and Troy, roger that. If you want to come straight down Alpha, in front of the crowd again, you can do that and depart that way VFR. Sounds good for Roger that. Lift your discretion. Maintain VFR down Alpha, and on course is approved.
All right, well, before we get to the F-16, we do have another...
spot is just south of where the Huey lands, is that correct? Yes, sir. That's what I'm tracking your spot is. Okay, copy.
Helicopter making one more low pass. Oh, there's the passengers. Hey, those are the ones that were just swinging out of the helicopter. They're all aboard now. Look at that. My gosh, look, it's like tipping them out. Oh my gosh. That has got to be terrifying, but I guess when you do that for a living, not really.
They are going to be ready for a 15 departure, so you can do either one of two things. You can take off and go get ready to hold, or you can sit there on the ground, whichever you choose. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, in that case, runway 5, Viper, you're cleared for takeoff. The VFR helicopter is exiting there to the north, off to your left, and you're cleared to take off. Maneuver as necessary to get up and hold inside the TFR.
All right, so the F-16 Viper Demo Team has been cleared to take off, so we should see him rolling here momentarily. And it sounds like they might hold as well.
On the deck.
Here he goes.
Uniform Mike, thank you very much. Glad to have you. And Troy, maintain VFR on course, and frequency change is approved. Thanks, guys. Have fun in New York tomorrow. Out. And Red Arrows, Air Boss, your line clear. Good evening. Good evening. We got information top Red. You guys just let me know when you're ready to taxi, and we'll get you guys built.
Boy, that was epic. A nice vertical takeoff. Lost him behind the clouds. No problem, we'll get him back shortly. But I do believe we have another performer coming up before the Viper Demo Team, so he's just getting up there and holding is what it sounds like. Now, at the same time, the Red Arrows are starting up their T1 Hawk jets. So someone asked earlier, did you miss the Red Arrows? Nope. In fact, they are going through engine startup as we speak. So as you can see there, all the pilots are in their jets. Red Arrows startup is underway. So we look forward to seeing the Red Arrows coming up here in just a little bit. But again, there's a good look of them going through the engine startup sequence. Ground crew there checking all the jets, making sure everything is good to go ahead of today's demonstration. So we're already off to a good start here from our primary demo teams. The F-16 Viper Demo is in the air right now, going through his pre-flight checks, so we'll see him in just a little bit. And the Red Arrows are going through their pre-flight checks as well. We just heard them communicate on the radio as well.
Maintain VFR, your discretion. Correction, lift your discretion.
So once again, if you're just tuning in, the countdown is underway for the Red Arrows and the F-16 Viper Demo Team here at Thunder over Michigan. Alan, they say, evening from Scotland, just in time for the Red Arrows. Hey, thank you for joining us from Scotland. That's a really far away. Wow. Thank you for hanging out with us. From Scotland. Yeah. Who here is watching from the UK or from overseas? Who's watching us? Curious to see how many Red Arrow neighbors we have watching. Probably a lot of you in here today. We are so happy to have your Red Arrows here in the United States. Last time they performed here was in 2019.
33014,
So, of course, we are more than excited to have them here. This will be our second time seeing them here on the channel. Second time seeing the Red Arrows. Beef Stew, hey, welcome to the stream, my friend. Glad you could be here. Did you miss anything? When it comes to major performers, not yet. You missed the helicopter. You missed Jack Ace, Melissa Burns. So you tuned in just in time, my friend. But again, if you're just tuning in, we are getting ready for the Red Arrows as well as the F16 Viper Demo Team that is in the sky right now. No name, they say, are we going to see the MIGs? Yes, those will be coming up shortly as well. We still will see those. We have not missed, you have not missed them yet. Green Hornet, the F-16 is circling in the distance. We lost him in the clouds, but he's up there somewhere. He's not performing yet, but he is circling just behind the airspace here. Jamie Hall, what time are the planes going to fly? The air show is already underway, my friend. The F-16 is flying as we speak. And then the Red Arrows are getting ready.
Taxi via either the runway or taxiway Alpha, whichever one you want. You're cleared onto the runway if you want a back taxi. We're taxi Alpha. Runway 5, the Alpha's approved. And right for the 5, let's get this on.
All right, we are on the move. The Red Arrows are now beginning to taxi out to the runway. I don't know. I have a suspicion here. If the Red Arrows are getting ready to get into the skies at the same time as the F-16, are we potentially getting a joint flyover? Question mark? Maybe? Maybe? What do you guys think? Chat, what do you think? Do you think we might be getting a surprise here? A little suspicious. I can hear the F-16 circling right behind us here. He's hungry for something here. Well, guys, here you go. Here they come. The Royal Air Force Red Arrows are coming up here. They are taxiing out on the runway. Now, we will feature radio communications so you can hear the Red Arrows communicate to each other. We'll try to stay silent as that occurs for you. So usually during the major team performances, I like to keep our commentary to a minimum to let you listen into the cockpit as the Red Arrows conduct their demonstration. But here they come. The Royal Air Force Red Arrows from the United Kingdom taxiing out on the runway here at Thunder over Michigan. They are here to celebrate America 250.
Level for one. Welcome, 11. You are fine. Aerobatic one, copy the wind. 7 off, Jules as per the sheet.
And here we roger that. Maintain default, land your discretion. Just be advised, when the reds start, we will not be doing helicopter flights.
Yep, I think I still got one more group to go, and we'll do that break between with the privateer and the jumpers.
Copy.
Andrew, they say hello from Hemswell, Lincolnshire, England. They're about 10 miles away from where the Red Arrows used to be based. Very, very cool. Wow. Very nice. Well, thank you for being here. Hello from England. Where are my England friends here in chat? I know there's quite a bit of you. As your Royal Air Force Red Arrows are taxiing right in front of us here, getting ready for their demonstration.
Established in the hold behind the crowd above 1,500 AGL.
Private hour is acknowledged. We just got one up.
We're not going to be able to do your next ride. We'll have to wait till after the arrows.
That's what I said. We'll do it during that break with the privateer and the horse burners on a hot streak.
Okay, copy that.
Coming up later on the broadcast, when we have time here, we had an opportunity to sit down and interview Red Arrow 2, Rob Thomas. We had an opportunity to sit down with him midweek. So we cannot wait to show that to you. We will play that interview in just a little bit after the Red Arrows demonstration here and whatever's going on with the F-16. I have a suspicious feeling that we got a surprise on our hands here. Since the F-16 is circling behind us and then the Red Arrows are about to go up here, I'm a little suspicious, chat. What do you guys think? Do you think we might get a joint flyover? You know, the Red Arrows did a joint flyover with the Snowbirds the last time we saw the Red Arrows in New York, the Four Leaf Air Show in New York. They did a joint flyover with the Snowbirds that surprised all of us, actually. So I would not be shocked and surprised if the Red Arrows are cooking something up here. Darren says yes. Colin says yes. Gabrielle Destroyer says yes. Yeah? think you guys might be onto something here. We'll see. Now, I don't know any other additional information. I'm finding this out the same time as you guys here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Once again, before we get closer to the red arrows here, I have to give a special shout out to our members of the channel. These guys here are the reason why we're able to come out and do these air shows all across the country. Names you see on this screen, they support us monthly. They help pay for the gas. They help pay for the bill to stream this for you guys. They also help pay our hotel costs and much more. So thank you guys for joining our membership program. And if you're interested in joining us, such as these fine people here, you get access to our members multi-view stream, which is live up there. Hi, members. And then, of course, you get access to exclusive videos that we post on the channel as well. So again, thank you to our members for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, so here's what's going to happen. So we're listening into the Air Boss, and we're also listening into the red arrows. Once they take off, it's going to be a dynamic operation and a dynamic situation. So what's going to happen is I'm not going to be able to read chat as much. But if we get any donations in between the red arrows here, I will
Clear for
jot them down.
takeoff.
All right, looks like we have been cleared for takeoff. So red arrows are going to be taking off here momentarily. Charlie, they say, where is red 8 and 9? So the red arrows, they now fly a 7-plane formation. They have been subtracted from 9 to 7. But all 10 red arrows are here. It's just during demonstrations, they fly the 7-jet formation. All right, we're rolling. Here we go. Red arrows are taking off here at Thunder over Michigan. Who's excited for the red arrows? Ooh, voice crack. Listen in. All right, there we go, guys. The red arrows are now in the skies of Thunder over Michigan. It is a little hazy right now. So we're trying to stick with them here. Sorry for the camera focusing.
We're just about 2 miles between the two green special. We got red tape on that.
So the communications you are hearing on the radio is from Red Arrow 1. Red Arrow 1 will be communicating to all the pilots to help do their dynamic demonstrations. And they listen in to his calls to execute safely maneuvers.
Cool, visual. All copies. We're at 800 feet. Happy to come down to 15 when you're. Centre.
It has gotten a little bit hazy in the past hour here, so that's why the aircrafts look a little bit foggy there. I promise the camera's not in focus.
Give me a point out when able. Visual 7, thanks. We're going to shortly come left. We'll pick you up in the turn, and then we'll roll out heading 050.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, the Royal Air Force Red Arrows are beginning their demonstration momentarily. And the audio communications you're hearing is from the cockpit of Red Arrow 1.
Heading 240 south of show center. Visual again, I got you guys rejoin. You're clear to rejoin. Break down. Touch your power, touch your power. Red dot 289. Viper visual.
Bad Habit says they're heading outside with a cold lemonade. Nice, you must live nearby. We'll hope you see it. That building there is the airport control tower.
First one will be ground right corner. And then I'll commute into battle on rollout, which will be in K6.
There it is. The F16 Viper Demo Team flying directly behind the Red Arrows. Look at this. Another amazing joint flyover being demonstrated here.
Viper now joined approximately 1 minute.
Holy
cow. You're cleared in. The box is yours.
This is epic, guys. Look at this. The F16 Viper Demo Team flying with the Red Arrows together. Holy cow. Another epic surprise from the Red Arrows here. Wow. I'm speechless. This is giving me goosebumps. All a part of America 250 right here. F-16 Viper Demo Team flying together with the Royal Air Force.
Right, I'm just going to spin around again to get a bit more distance. Just try not to lose the field.
Wow. Chat, you were right. You were right. That's exactly what was happening. F-16 flying together with the Red Arrows. Another rare formation you don't see every day. Wow. Here they come.
Like you're in the car, like randomly something gets said that's like.
F16 Viper Demo Team with the red arrows flying together as a part of America 250. Here they come.
Viper. Next time will be a little bit left. Bit left. Nah.
Wow. Wow. Guys, what did you think of that? Wow.
I think it was the morning after your birthday. We were out of
Alright. Nah.
I know I said it in New York, and I think I'll say it again. Another highlight of the 2026 season right here. With the F-16 and the red arrows flying together. They're going to do one more pass, so we're going to see them once again, one last time.
Well, there's a very big difference between like an AMG 63 and like.
Turn, show left to show right. Go.
Yeah.
So watch with the feet, I'll see you slip. Both on, go. Arrival colours. Colour on, go.
Wow.
Go. No problem. Go. Backing up. After you close flip, see ya.
And there you go. F-16 separating from the red arrows. A very rare joint flyover that you don't see every day. We just witnessed that together, guys. We just
you
witnessed
gonna do
that.
the overhead? Negative, I'm just gonna go right to that one. Okay, roger that, runway 5, clear to land. Clear to land.
So it sounds like the F-16 is going to land, and it will be back up into the skies later on for its full demonstration. But what a nice surprise and amazing coordination there. Holy cow. And you know, one of the questions that we did ask Red Arrow 2, we asked Red Arrow 2 what it takes to coordinate such flyovers such as that. I asked them specifically when they flew with the Snowbirds back in New York.
That. Viper's short base to final right now, touching down. Box is yours. Red Arrows.
So after the Red Arrows land here, we will play that interview for you to get in his head and what it takes to plan flyovers such as what you just saw there.
6.
Lots and lots of planning and paperwork.
5. 7. Loud and clear.
Yeah, like I said, the F-16 is landing right now, but he will be back in the air later today. There he is.
Back to parking. That looked great. Thanks a lot, boss.
Landing there in the distance.
I'll see you about an hour. Hey. Five, Manchester Street, 123.150. Street 123.150. Complete. Step to the left.
All right, so with that joint flyover now complete, the Red Arrows are beginning their full demonstration. So we will pause commentary and let you listen into the cockpit of Red Arrow 1.
Destination 984, copy.
I'm not eating lasagna in an hour. No, Zach is rotisserie chicken. Yeah, when we were in Asheville, we went to go get breakfast. I got Chinese food and Zach got a turkey leg. Not turkey leg, rotisserie chicken. You know they sell it.
So once again, one more time, if you're just tuning in, my name is Gage, the Rough Rider Show. We are streaming live the Thunder over Michigan Air Show. The Royal Air Force Red Arrows are beginning their demonstration right now. And the cockpit radio you are hearing is from Red Arrow 1.
Hey, that's on. Go. Over. Ah. Okay. Hello all. Go. Up. Red top. 3507, red hot, copy. That's on. Go. Left it. Ow. Smoke off. Go. Left. Nah. No. Right. Airbags down. Go. Rolling. die. Out, rolling. Out. Police. Good fire, man. Deadly. 7. Good. Good. On the line. 7. Professionals. Good. Good. Professionals. Go. Go. No problem. Yeah. Hello. Go. Yeah. Good. 5 and number 6. Loading. Bye. Nah. Bye. Okay. Got it. Bye. Okay. Good. Hey. Hey. Got it. Out, rolling. Out. Yes, like that. Going up. And right off. 7. Into skip. Roll from Macon. Go. Left. Short. 6. 7. January 10 right there. Go. Go. Nah. Nah. Got it. Good. So. Rolling. Good. Complete. Rolling out. Okay.
But it's only like half hour. I do have to know that Jen lives on the northern side of Anna. Oh, is she in Ann Arbor? That is a little. I mean, as long as you both are willing to go.
Phone. Got it.
And I guess it's easier. It's easier if you work at Ford.
Out. Alright. Nah. Got it. Rolling. Ah. Good. Update. Go ahead. 135012, visibility 3, haze, few clouds 4,400, ceiling 6,000 broken, temperature 28, dew point 17, altimeter 2981. Thank you very much. Rolling. Throttling back a little. Smoke on. Go. A low recovery, straight ahead and right. 2. There. 4. 8. Go. Neutral. Go. Neutral, straight 2. King, straight. Alright, nah.
Yeah, you have to go left and down or down. I usually go down.
Lane in trail, please. Try my airbag. Airbag down. Go. Are we in a position for road stop? A little bit right. Nah. Oh. That's a flag. Head on. Go. 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 Airbus Red Arrow, stuck on primary, with you, access complete and setting up for landing. Request land 05. And Red Arrow is only 5, you're clear to land, winds estimated 35012. Good land, tropical, and thank you, Red Arrow. Please, have 11. 350 we are covering runway 05 with a QFE of 982 hectopascals in flat left knuckle. Good.
There you guys have it. The Royal Air Force Red Arrows completing their demonstration. Wow. That was even more impressive to see even during the evening. Wow. What did you guys think? The Royal Air Force Red Arrows completing Saturday's edition of the show. Wow. That F-16 joint flyover was probably one of my favorites. Before we get too far, and as we're watching them land here, we had the amazing opportunity to sit down with Red Arrow 2. Red Arrow 2, Rob Thomas. We had a chance to speak to him, and I also asked him, what is it like to coordinate a joint flyover with the Snowbirds? It's incredible.
Sky. Now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So as we're watching the Red Arrows land here, let's play that interview we had with Red Arrow 2.
Flight Attendant Rob Thomas, Red 2 of the Royal Air Force Aerobatics team, the Red Arrows, ROBTHOMAS.
And to start, just talk about what's going on out here.
Hi, great. It's, we've been here for a few weeks now in USA, celebrating America 250. It's been fantastic. And just a couple of days ago, we arrived here at Ypsilanti, ready to be part of Thunder over Michigan. We're going to be displaying here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, about 7 o'clock in the evening. So it should be a perfect setting, perfect light, and you should be able to see the red, white, and blue blossom in the skies over Michigan. So we're so excited.
The exciting thing is, what makes you guys very unique is the red, white, and blue dye.
That's right.
Now, my understanding is sometimes you have to carry lots of that in order to make that happen. Does that affect how you maneuver the jets around when you're doing an air show?
So under the belly of the aircraft, I don't know whether you've noticed the pod, and that's the diesel pod with dye in it. So that holds the red, white and blue. So different compartments in that pod hold the different dyes. The boss and the senior pilot cleverly created the display so that we don't run out of dye or smoke during the show. We only hold about a minute of blue, a minute of red, maybe about 5 minutes of white. So as you can imagine, it's carefully choreographed to make sure that the show can continue going, using the colours, and ensure we don't run out throughout the show. So it doesn't really affect us. Great, yeah, so under the aircraft we've got the belly pod, which stores the dyed diesel, so red, white and blue, which is then fed into the jet plume at the back of the aircraft, which then creates that wonderful colour, the red, white and blue. So, as I said earlier, it's about a minute's worth of red, a minute's worth of blue, and about 5 to 6 minutes of white. So during the creation of the show throughout the season, the winter training, I should say, the boss and the senior pilot look very carefully of who's smoking what point in the show, during what manoeuvre. Clearly we want to create a great show for the fans, so we're going to make it as colourful as possible. But as you can see, we need to be careful where we use it, how long we use it for, to ensure we don't run out. And it clearly looks great to the public on the ground.
And could you kind of explain some of the maneuvers that you do in the air and like what it feels like for you, like inside of the plane?
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the maneuvers are really quite gentle, calm, obviously quite close to each other, so you have to be as relaxed as possible. And some of the maneuvers are quite high performing, so quite high amounts of G-force, and you're going quite fast. So for instance, synchro number 6 and 7 will be running in down the line, so as you're looking at the runway, across the runway at each other at about 350 to 400 miles an hour. And part of their manoeuvre is clearly they're going at each other. There's quite a fast or a high closing speed, and then at the end of that manoeuvre they pull a significant amount of G to then reposition for the next pass. So it's an exciting display to see. I'm really excited to show you guys here at Thunder over Michigan. But there's also a few manoeuvres that the Red Arrows haven't done for over a decade. For instance, Cascade, which is the end of show manoeuvre, where we pull up in a loop in front of the crowd and then fly directly over the crowd in what we call a big battle, like a wide formation, smoking colour, and it looks really good. Hopefully you guys will agree. So there's some really interesting new manoeuvres this year. It's a really tight, dynamic 7-ship display. I flew last year as Red 2, and this year is definitely a more challenging, more dynamic show. So we're really excited to show you guys while we're here.
And if you would just talk a little bit about what sort of preparation goes into getting a show like this together.
Huge. So the team comprises of about 150 personnel. As you can see in the background, we've got the Blues working on the aircraft there, making sure they're in good order, ready for us to display. We're doing a practice tomorrow, Thursday, and then we're displaying Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So in between each sortie, clearly there's servicing that needs to go ahead. There's also there's a specific die team who fill the die pods, and that's quite a demanding job as well, certainly in the heat. So a lot goes into preparing the jets for the show, but not just the circus, the Blues, the engineers and the pilots. We've also got the support team around it who are making sure we're fed, watered, we've got our clothes in the right place. It's a massive operation. So as I was saying, the team comprises of 150 people, and everyone digs in. This is teamwork at its pinnacle. It's incredible, and everyone plays their part to make sure that we have 9 jets displaying, fly pass, or 7 jets displaying, whatever it may be. But it's really important that everyone plays their role, which they do it to absolute precision and excellence, which is why we can be here today and hopefully put on a great show for you guys.
So the last couple of weeks, we saw you last at Four Leaf Air Show in New York, where you guys flew with the Snowbirds. That was incredible, by the way. Thanks for doing that. Can you talk about the work you've done with the Snowbirds and with the Blue Angels when you were in Maine, about when you guys conduct those joint flyovers? Yeah,
absolutely. So a lot of planning and preparation goes into it beforehand. Red 10 is our narrator and supervisor, and does a lot of the planning with the Blue Angels or the Snowbirds equivalent. So a lot of work goes in on the ground, a lot of paperwork and clearance for us to do it, and then once we're in the air, it's all about trying to make sure that we can get together in good, safe order. Certainly, you can imagine we've got 15, 16 aircraft in the skies with the Blue Angels the other day. So it's incredibly well planned, well briefed, and in the scenario of the Snowbirds and the Blue Angels, Red 1 will be talking to Blue Angel 1 or Snowbird 1 to make sure that we can meet up at the right point in the sky, we're at the right heights so we can join up safely and deconflict. And then once the boss is visual, he'll close the formation in behind, in this case, Blue Angels, nice and slowly, in a position where we can then ask Red 10, who is in the 10th aircraft, basically the photo shoot, but he'll say essentially whether we're in the right position or not, and we call that whipping. So the boss, Red 1, will call Red 10, you're clear to whip. He'll then fly around the formation and have a look at our positions and just make sure that it looks tidy, ready for the public and the photo shoot. And once we're in position and Red 10's happy, then we'll flow in across the line, the runway, wherever it may be, and then put the smoke on to make it look even prettier. So I think the big part of it is the planning, the team's calls that we make between the formations, just to make sure that it's a safe and effective way of operating, to make it look obviously good for the crowds.
Awesome.
And how long ago did you guys decide that to come to the US for this, and what was the process of getting the planes over?
So it's been I think in the pipeline for a few months prior to us arriving. So just a few loose ends to tie up, and then we were all good to go. Really excited to come out, and it's quite a big feat to get all 11 aircraft across what we call the pond. So we start off at Waddington in Lincolnshire, and the first leg was then to fly up to northern Scotland, or a few islands north of Scotland called Stornoway. At which point then we'll refuel and then fly into Iceland. We stayed over in Iceland for a night, refueled the aircraft, and then the next day flew across to Greenland, and then into northern Canada. and then we're flying down from Northern Canada the next day, a couple of hops then into the US. So it's 4 days, 2 hops a day to get into the US. A great adventure, and again, yeah, that similar to the joint displays, a lot of planning and preparation goes into that, but clearly it's all worthwhile, and we're here now, excited to celebrate America 250 with you guys.
Say, last one for me, just as a pilot, what's the most exciting part?
For me is getting in the aircraft. Once the engine started, I am very excited to go and do my it's that feeling that you know you're about to take a beautiful jet airborne. You're surrounded by some of your best mates, and it really is. It feels great to be part of the team, and to be here is great to be celebrating again with you guys for America 250. So just getting in the aircraft, starting the aircraft up is just the start of the excitement for me, and the whole process is, as you can imagine, pretty thrilling.
You guys gonna be able to watch the game today?
That's a good question. We are planning on watching the game today. Yeah, absolutely. We are fully behind England, and let's hope we get the right result.
Good thing you get the day off so you can watch the game. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Last one from me. So since you're here at Thunder over Michigan, there's also famous warbirds here. If you had to choose, if I had to get in your brain for a second, if you had the opportunity to fly one of those, which one would you want to get the keys to?
I mean, it's always going to have to be the Spitfire. the ultimate warbird, for me is the Spitfire. As you know, we've got a display team in the UK, the Battle of Britain Memorial flight, through the Lancaster Dakota, the Spitfire and the Hurricane. And they were based at my previous base where I flew the Typhoon at RAF Coningsby. So I used to see them flying all the time, and absolutely seeing them fly, but more importantly, hearing that Merlin engine is phenomenal. And yeah, absolutely, I'd love to fly the Spitfire.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, and welcome to the United States. We're so glad to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend at Thunder over Michigan, and next week at Oshkosh. That's going to be a big one.
That's going to be great, and thanks for being so welcoming. I've enjoyed speaking and meeting so many the locals, so many guys from the United States. And it's great. We feel so welcome, and we're absolutely loving it. I'm so pleased to be here.
From Michigan, and next week at Oshkosh. All right, welcome back to the flight line. That was cool. Thank you very much to the Red Arrows for allowing us to sit down and interview Rob Thomas there, as well as the Thunder over Michigan staff and the Herb Gillen Air Shows for allowing us to have that opportunity with the Red Arrows. That was so cool. In the meantime, we got the MiG 17s flying over. Listen in. Beautiful. So once again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Again, my name is Gage, the Rough Rider Show. I'm your commentator here for the Air Show live stream coverage of Thunder over Michigan. And as you can kind of see, we're kind of losing a little bit of visibility with the planes there. The smoke. I may have lost them here. The smoke has been messing with us a little bit here. The visibility has dropped just a little bit, but not enough to cause any safety factors as of yet. But again, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. they go. Sorry, I lost them again. The haze and smoke and visibility is dropping a little bit, so I'm having trouble finding them, but I'm looking for them. That was a nice high-speed pass. Listen to that. Hey, Scott, welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Lizzie is here. Hi, Lizzie. Thank you for hanging out with us. Castro 215. Meg, yes. I don't know. Sorry, I have 5 different things going on at the same time. I don't know why I said MIG. All right, here they come again. Yeah, sorry about that. Castro 215 there. The Hawk, you are correct. Yes, the visibility limit is 3 miles. I'm not exactly sure where we are right now, but obviously we are above 3 miles, so we're still proceeding. May not be good news for us when it comes to visuals, but air show is still underway.
Corner, good for the Cuban. I'm going over the top. Coming out. Here, two tactical passes. Okay. I'm in, if you want.
Gray Wolf, yeah, so for those tuning in wondering where's the Blue Angels, well, the Blue Angels are not here. They are in Pensacola. They actually just completed the Pensacola Beach Air Show. They just completed the Pensacola Beach Air Show. And I chose Thunder over Michigan because the Red Arrows, you know, how many times did they come over to the United States? Not very often. The last time they were here was 2019. So I wanted to focus our coverage on the Red Arrows mostly, since it'll be a rare moment while they're here. But we'll see the Blue Angels many times later this season. Listen to it. Look at this. High speed pass.
I'm behind you. I'm in there. Belly on this one. Coming around.
But yeah, I also know that there's news that came out about a recent low flyover during the Blue Angels circles and arrivals there. I'm not going to comment much about that, other than I hope he continues to fly. That's all I'll say about that.
Initial to land.
So again, we're losing visibility again here with the MiG-17s. Velo Media, yes, so the hazy skies you are seeing.
Over to the right. Good touchdown. Turn up.
Yeah, the hazy skies you are seeing is due to the wildfire smoke that is coming in from the Canadian wildfires. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for the MiG-17s to land, here's a quick look at the F16 Viper Demo. As you can see, the canopy is back open. They're getting the jet ready to go again ahead of its full demonstration later today. We saw it fly alongside the Red Arrows earlier, which was impressive. This was incredible.
Okay.
But yeah, we're keeping an eye on the F16 Viper Demo Team there as they get ready for their full demonstration coming up just a bit later. Yeah, 5561 there, saying that the winds have shifted a little bit, bringing the smoke back over Michigan. Yeah, the good news is it's not supposed to get as bad as it was yesterday. And in fact, the smoke that is coming back in right now is expected to be well out of here by tomorrow. So Sunday's show is going to be pristine. So yeah, again, sorry for the little blurry image there. Like I said, the camera's not out of focus. It's a little hazy and a little smoky. As the smoke, well, now that's out of focus, but you get what I mean. Here they come, back in for a landing here at Willow Run. MSCX, it was low and loud, making us proud.
The visibility was out there. Okay, copy, thank you. Right turn when able and taxi back to parking. Hey, does Cheese know that your afterburner's bigger?
Grey Wolf, yes, we will be streaming again
You're
tomorrow.
clear to reposition, maintain VFR lane to discretion.
We plan to be here one more time. Yes, we will be here tomorrow.
If you're clear for takeoff, box is yours. Again for privateer. Look up to 157 uniform mic. Look up to 157 uniform mic, go ahead. Yeah, I'd like to depart 18. Okay, the Huey is about to reposition back to his spot right in front of you. As soon as you see him touch down, lift your discretion, maintain VFR, south-southwest bound departure. Roger, I'll get eyes on the Huey and that'll be south-southwest bound. And we'll be on the go at this time. So, yeah.
Airboss Willow Tower, weather update.
Drake, it is not over. Nope. Not over.
Airboss Willow Run Tower with our weather update. Current weather 35012, gust 19er, 2.5 miles visibility, haze 4,200 scattered, ceiling 6,000 broken, temperature 27, 2.17, altimeter 29er83 with a tower prevailing visibility of 3 miles.
Thank you.
That's the key right there. The tower visibility is 3 miles.
You said tower visibility 3 miles.
Yes, sir, prevailing visibility 3 miles.
All right, perfect. Thank you, and send me a flight call to go south now.
Yeah, so we are right on the minimum threshold, but we are going to continue. In the meantime, on the left-hand side, we have a, what is this? No, that's not a C-130. Oops, hang on. Okay, sorry, I'm back. But yes, we are right on the threshold, but the air show continues.
Airboss helicopter sent me a flight. Am I okay to cross the extended center line of your runway on the south side? 7 Uniform Whiskey, make sure you're outside of 3 miles and then you can go. Good copy, I'll keep going south a little bit more. Let me know when you exit the TFR, please. All right, I'll exit TFR.
Nice photo pass.
Boss again. The privateer gets to where he's on his last pass and setting up the land. I'll get you guys started.
So anyway, if you're just tuning in to our Thunder over Michigan Air Show broadcast, in the skies right now is a privateer aircraft. In fact, this particular aircraft is actually on display here at the air show. It's part of the ground display. It's very, very awesome. You can, if you're coming out to the air show tomorrow, you can get up close and personal with this privateer. So if you're interested in that and you're coming out to the show tomorrow, check it out before it takes off for its performance tomorrow. It's honestly so awesome. And thank you to these.
Helicopter 157 here from Michael, clear the airspace to the southwest. Helicopter 7 Uniform, my thing. VFR 13 approval, see you tomorrow. Appreciate that. You bet. Have a good evening.
As I was mentioning, thank you to these pilots who put their aircraft on display for us to see. And some, they actually let you sit in the cockpit. This one, I don't know if they do the cockpit. But hey, if you come out to the show tomorrow, let me know. Izzy, they say, imagine the stories from this plane alone if it could talk. I know. Just going back and looking at these iconic aircraft that are still flying, by the way. Impressive, and thank you to the maintenance crew for keeping them flying. But yeah, every airplane tells its own story. The P-51s, the old World War II planes, the Mustangs, you name it. And of course, current aircraft too. C-130 Hercules, the C-17 Global Master. Every plane tells a story, including this one here, from the Privateer. You can see the anonymous smoky sunset behind the aircraft there. What a feat of engineering. Chubby Mom 2025, they say, my son is going to Oshkosh for a day trip on Friday. Watching this air show is a great warm-up. We have been watching Oshkosh and then this all day. Hey, well, thank you very much, Chubby Mom 2025. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And no, I'm not calling you Chubby. That's just the name of your username there. It is very interesting how many interesting usernames there are on YouTube. But hey, thank you very much for hanging out with us, and hope you enjoy your time over at Oshkosh. Yeah, Oshkosh is so huge that there's already aircrafts arriving there. For the past couple of days. Huge air show. The Red Arrows, so I did see a question during the Red Arrows performance. I'll answer it now. I forgot who asked that, but in case you're still watching, the Red Arrows are not performing every single day at Oshkosh. They will be officially performing the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's show of Oshkosh. That's next week. They arrive in Oshkosh on Wednesday, so you may see them do a couple of you may see them do like a couple of circles and arrivals or familiarized flights. I'm not sure what the Red Arrows officially call it, but you may see them do a couple of flights on Wednesday to mark their airspace. But hopefully that answers your question when it comes to the Red Arrows at Oshkosh. Scott, they say, howdy, Tennessee. Hey. Bill Vick, they're from Tennessee as well. Very nice. Yeah, Tennessee is awesome. We went to the Great Tennessee Air Show last season down there at Smyrna, Tennessee, southeast of Nashville. Awesome show. But thank you for hanging out with us from Tennessee.
going to do one more little approach, and we'd like to break for a landing out of that. Okay, you're going to land on runway 23. We're going to land on runway 5, but we can do 23, that works. It's up to you. If you want to do 23, you can just go all the way to the end and taxi back. It'd be a little easier, but it's up to you. Yeah, let's just taxi by the crowd if we do 5. Yeah, runway 5, you're clear to land. Okay, copy that. We're going to do a low approach to a break, clear land, runway 5, puppeteer.
Gabriel Hernandez. They're watching.
Cranking it up. The privateer is doing a break to land, runway 5.
They're watching from Grand Blanc, Michigan. Hey, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us. Scott says go blue.
Taxi out via Golf, right turn on Alpha, hold short of runway 23 full length.
Yeah, will it be your year for the Wolverines? I don't know.
Oh yeah, here we go.
We'll see.
There you go, AJ. Lowest it's gonna go.
Wow. See a sunset?
Give me a visibility up there. Looks right about, just about 3 miles up here. Thank you.
So the privateer is reporting visibility of about 3 miles, so we're still right there on that threshold. But the air show continues. Yeah, Colin, the weather for tomorrow.
Huey, Air Force Insight, maintain VFR, land your discretion. VFR, landing at our discretion.
All right, guys. So as the privateer is coming in for a landing here, we have the Jet Streak, the Hot Streak jet truck that is starting its engine right now. I can actually hear it. So we will head on over there, and as well as Melissa Burns is coming back out. So Melissa Burns is coming back out on the runway. Meanwhile, here it is. The jet truck.
Check to exit the runway at Alpha 2 and taxi back the Alpha in front of the crowd. Taxi back the Alpha in front of the crowd, taxi here to the front.
The Hot Streak jet truck coming back out. This is incredible. If you guys like fire, you're going to see it here. As soon as we not focus on the boom lift there. Here it comes. The Hot Streak jet truck. And Melissa Burns.
Alpha 2, the privateer is going to exit at Alpha 2.
Look at that.
Be on the runway, back taxi via the runway. 180 on the runway, back taxi.
Woo-hoo-hoo! This is going to be good, guys. This is going to be good.
Roger that, thanks.
You know, just as you thought, is there enough smoke in the sky? Well, how about we just create more? Intentionally, that is. So again, this is the Hot Streak jet truck hanging out right in front of us here. Dang. Listen to those jet engines. Yes, jet engines on the back of a truck.
Taxi all the way to the end and taxi back to the hotel.
There you got the privateer in the background there. Photobomb. Nice. All right, so here's the deal. So Melissa Burns is going to race the jet truck. So Chet, who do you think is going to win the race? The jet truck or Melissa Burns?
Any
Who do
far
you
down
think?
there, so runway 23, you're clear for takeoff.
There goes Melissa taking off. On the right-hand side. Gabrielle the Destroyer, they say the plane. Melissa Burns, okay. Colin says Melissa, all right. Joe says the plane. Wow, everyone's going with the plane, all right. Well, just to make it different, I will vote the jet truck. Just so we're a little different. How about that? So if I wanted to be a little different, then there you go. Now, some may say, oh, it's intentionally going to be the plane or the truck. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. They changed it up a bunch of times because at the Columbus Air Show, Kyle Fowler raced the jet truck and he won twice. But the jet truck ended up winning on Sunday. So, you know, things change up. I actually do think they race. He's gonna push that jet truck as fast as it can go. Boy, we're creating a lot of smoke.
So he's going to go around there and set up for the wall pass.
So Melissa is
Moving
setting
into
up.
position, Melissa's coming downwind. This will be wall pass, wall pass, wall pass.
Melissa will be setting
Don, I'm
up.
coming around on, are we setting up on base?
Here you go. She's setting up there on the right-hand side, guys. Who do you think's going to win? Engine startup. We'll stay in double box. Let's see who wins. And we're off. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow, how about that? Woo-hoo-hoo! Like I said, more smoke.
Okay, then I'm going to go climb and hold for the pyro.
So what do you guys think? Who won? The jet truck or Melissa? What do you guys think? Woo-hoo-hoo! Izzy, what the hell was that?
We've only got 5 minutes for the night show, so I can hang. I got plenty of gas until we got the time.
Well, we can't really see what's going on because we made more
Probably
smoke.
need to start yours here in about 3 minutes so we have time for the Viper.
Perfect, sounds good. The wingsuit, if you guys want to, you could start the music 1 minute before and then call me in. Give me a 1 minute and then like a 30 second, and then I'll come in.
Okay, got it.
All right, so the official winner is Melissa Burns. She is 1-0 against the jet truck. So there you go. 1-0. Man, we can smell the smoke now. It smells like a campfire. Holy cow, it's coming in, guys. Look at this. Woo! Oh, man. Well, meanwhile, while we're watching everything happening, the F-16 Viper Demo Team pilot has gotten into his F-16 and he has since started up the jet. I just heard it fire up there. So the F-16 Viper Demo Team was coming up here in just a few minutes. But yes, we're getting ready for the F-16 Viper Demo Team momentarily. Man, what'd you guys think of that pyro pass? Wow. The wind is definitely blowing in our direction. Anyway, as they work to recover the jet truck there. All right. If you guys want more smoke and explosions,
You're on golf, just hold short of Alpha, the 500 foot line.
how about some more? Let's have some more pyro action, shall we? With Melissa Burns. Look at that. Fireworks from the plane. The benefit of a twilight night show. And meanwhile, I can hear that the F-16 has started taxiing, so we're getting closer and closer to the F-16 Viper Demo Team. We'll see what we can see with this great visibility right now. Look at this, fireworks coming from an airplane. So cool.
You want 5 or 2-3? Across, proceed on to runway 23, left turn down, and line up and wait runway 5.
Nice.
Back taxi on the runway.
Sounds good.
Magic Moon says, the bear came over the mountain to see what it could see. Sounds like that plane from a movie. says debut 775. I have to be honest. I cannot pronounce half of your guys' usernames. Pick easier to pronounce usernames. I apologize if I got your name wrong. Yeah, this is an awesome show. This is, evening twilight show. Thanks again for Thunder Over Michigan for putting this show together, as well as Herb Gillen Air Shows for allowing us to be here. Boy, I can.
Steamer, do me a favor, exit the runway down there and hold short of 5. Melissa, runway 5, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 5, Viper in sight.
All right. So it looks like Melissa has been cleared to land.
I thought I'd give you some fireworks before your 250th.
After having some sparkly action, a sparkly airplane. Says that guy Evan. How you doing, that guy Evan?
Wait. As soon as Melissa exits, we'll get you moving. Good job.
There you go. That'll do it for Melissa Burns.
Melissa, yes ma'am, you can turn right at Alpha 2, taxi back to the Alpha. Good job, it looked good.
Nice little LED light strip there on her plane.
And a wall of fire, that looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, buddy. I think I'm pictures.
And Viper, runway 5, you're clear for takeoff, box is yours.
All right, guys, you heard that. F16 Viper Demo Team has been cleared for takeoff. So it is now his airspace. He's taking off from left to right. Here he goes.
Here we go. Huey, roger that. Remain at or below 500 feet and proceed inbound for landing, and we'll stay down for the Viper. At or below 500 inbound, we'll be staying down for the Viper.
We'll try and stay with it as much as we can here with the smoke and haze.
Sir, I will.
But the F-16 Viper Demo Team now in the skies for their full demonstration here at Thunder Over Michigan. '56 Hopper, Road 69. I think it's your name. They say they can smell the fires now. Yes. I can tell you, we could definitely smell the smoke too, but part of it is we kind of created that ourselves. We just had a bit of pyro action and probably a little bit more. Again, we're staying with the F-16 as best as I can here. I can still kind of see him. There he is. See, it's a little fuzzy because we're looking through quite a bit of smoke.
Viper, here is down. Thank you.
The smoke smelled like, oh. Dang it, I lost him. I'll get him back, don't worry. I'll get him back. PH3R, they say good camera work, man. Hey, well, thank you. Appreciate it. I try my best. Sometimes I just can't help the weather, you know? Dave says it just turned into a sneak pass. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. He's going to come out of nowhere. Okay. He's back there somewhere. I promise. The F-16 is back there somewhere. Just can't see it. It's too hazy. Too smoky. So again, if you're just tuning in here to Thunder over Michigan Air Show, well, first of all, thank you for hanging out with us. My name is Gage. This has been an awesome show. The show's not over. We still have the F16 Viper Demo Team to go. Right now, he is circling behind us, making sure that everything is good to go, and he is thinking about the show that he wants to conduct and to do it safely. So right now, I can't see the F-16 because it's too smoky and hazy out, but I'll try my best to reacquire it here. But the show is not over, so don't go anywhere. I want to take this time to thank you to our members here. Members of the channel is what helps us do air shows just like this. They help pay for our gas, our hotels, and of course they get access to the members multi-view where they can see me and they can see all the cameras all the time. In case I miss a maneuver or you want to see a wide shot, well, you can check it out on our members multi-view. Thunderbird members and above get access to that. And then for everyone else, you get access to videos. And in fact, I actually posted a Red Arrows practice that they had this morning. Not a full practice, but they did a little mini circles familiarization flight is what they did earlier this morning. So I had that video up for members earlier this morning. So check that out if you just became a new member. I know RC Horseman just gifted 10 new memberships there. So thanks to Rick for gifting some memberships. So if you're interested in supporting us, and you get access to some perks, you can become a member of the channel. So thank you to all of those people on our list. We greatly appreciate your support. And of course, you know, you don't have to donate or become a member. Just watching the stream is helping us out as well. Hit that like button. If you like what you've seen so far on today's air show, hit the like button and share it with your other air show enthusiasts. Because we will be live again tomorrow, one more day, here in Southeast Michigan. We'll be live one more time tomorrow for Sunday's edition of Thunder over Michigan. So thank you everyone for the support and being here. All right, here he comes. It's time for the F16 Viper Demo. He always starts with the high passes. FEMA at its finest. Woohoo! Whoa, was that a moon? Was that the moon? No way, did we just capture that? Like I said, I'm trying my best. We're having trouble focusing on the jet here because of the haze, but we're doing my best. Watch this afterburner. Wow. I hope you guys are having as much fun as we are out here. Woohoo! This never gets old. And look at that afterburner. The benefit of a evening nighttime air show here. final high alpha pass. Paul, music to my ears. I agree. It's music to all of us. I'll get him back.
Go ahead. Talk to the safety guys, see if they care if you guys come back. Arrow, you can proceed back via Alpha Golf.
Woo, coming in hot. Already triggering car alarms. Ah, dang it.
Viper runway 5, you're clear to land.
And there you go. The F16 Viper Demo Team has been cleared to land. I know the image looks a bit fuzzy right now, but that's because we are looking through haze and smoke that has increased in the last hour here. That's why we lost them a couple of times, so I apologize about that. But, you know, hey, there's nothing really I can do about that. The F-16 Fighting Falcon. Coming in for a landing here at Willow Run. Apologies, the camera's not liking the focus. Here we go. Nice little wheelie for us. Someone asked, is this the latest we've ever streamed an air show? Actually,
Always the one after that. That sounds good. Right turn when you're able and taxi back to parking. And I think that's Alpha 1. And nice job, team. Thank you, sir.
the answer to that question is no. We've actually streamed later. Battle Creek last year, we streamed the nighttime and fireworks display at Battle Creek, Michigan a couple of years ago. But still, you know, I'm not complaining. Nighttime evening air shows are pretty nice. They're, the breeze is nice, you know, the sun's not baking you. Everyone's having a blast, blasting their horn. Like I said before, for those who don't know...
the F-16 is taxiing back to parking, and you have nothing else on the taxiways or the runways, and I'll give the ground and the airspace back to you. The ARF trucks will reposition to their homes. Roger that, thank you. Thank you, have a good one, we'll see you tomorrow. Likewise.
Yeah, but like I said, the cool thing about Thunder Over Michigan is it features a drive-in tailgate show. So essentially, you can drive your car into the air show without having to worry about parking, all that kind of shenanigans. You don't have to worry about that. You could just drive straight in to the show. It's very convenient. So that's what makes Thunder Over Michigan quite unique. Meanwhile, as the F-16 taxis back, that is going to do it for the air show today. Wow, guys. What a show. What a show. So, folks, what do you guys think? I think that was a really good one. That was phenomenal. Whew. What a day. What a day. Very interesting ending, too. But the F-16 Viper Demo Team officially closing us out here at the Thunder Over Michigan Air Show. Nighttime edition. Or, I guess, now it's nighttime edition. But anyway, what a show, guys. What a show. Rebel Car, you are welcome. They say thank you for the stream. Absolutely, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. Caden Guard, yes, so we will be live again tomorrow. Look out for a link on the channel. I will post that later tonight once we get back to our hotel. But yes, we will be back live tomorrow for the third and final day of Thunder Over Michigan. Brew, you are welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. Mick Ronald, absolutely. Appreciate everybody. Lizzie, you're welcome. Gray Wolf, you just found us today and subscribed. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you found us. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Yeah, you know, again, thank you to the Thunder Over Michigan staff and the Herb Gillen Air Shows for allowing us to be here, as well as had an opportunity to interview the Red Arrows. That was amazing. We interviewed Red Arrow 2. Not a lot of people get to do that, especially since this is the first time they're here since 2019. So again, massive shout out to Herb Gillen Air Shows, as well as Thunder Over Michigan and the Red Arrows for allowing us. And in fact, speaking of Red Arrows, they actually handed us, when we had a chance to interview the Red Arrows, they handed me a little pamphlet here. This little book. This shows all the pilots and all the maneuvers you saw today. I have a manual now. So, in fact, I actually studied this last night to know where to point the cameras for today's demonstration, thanks to this book. So, thanks to the Red Arrows for making this quite easy to stream, because they handed me this book right here. And, you know, it talks about the pilots, who they are, and, you know, the ground team, which, you know, these guys in blue, if it wasn't for these guys, the Red Arrows wouldn't be able to fly. So it's not just the pilots, it's these guys right here that make this kind of stuff happen. In addition to them handing me a book, they also handed me a little mini pin, a little Red Arrows pin. Look at this. I'm going to put this on my shirt for tomorrow's stream. So for those who tune in today's stream and notice this, you'll know why. For those who haven't tuned in, you won't know why. But anyway, yeah, thanks to the Red Arrows. Look at this. They gave me a little pin. Now, we were going to interview the F16 Viper Demo Team as well, but unfortunately, they were delayed getting in. In fact, they were supposed to be here on Thursday, but they were delayed getting in. They actually got in just a couple of minutes before the show started on Friday, or at least what we got started on Friday. So unfortunately, we did not have a chance to interview the F16 Viper Demo Team, but that's okay. We'll see them many times this season, and we look forward to hanging out with them in the near future. And again, before we close, I want to give one more shout out to the members of the channel. You guys is what makes this air show happen. They paid for our hotel. They paid for the gas to drive up here, because we're stationed out of Columbus, Ohio. So it was a 2-hour drive to get up here. And we've actually been here since Wednesday in order to conduct that interview for you guys. So we've been here all week long. Hotels aren't cheap, I'll tell you that. They're not cheap per night. So thank you to these guys here. Patrick Ritter, Stormy, Richard Hunt, I'll name a few here. Mike N, Stray, Doug Tossing, Amy Williams is here, Mark Morgan, Dan Hogan, Mick Ronald, Baz, what's up Baz? And of course our basic support members as well, Johnny Aviation, Stillwin, Astro Joe, Chromatic, Kath, N3 Marketing, Flippers, 79. I mean, there's so many of you. This list is growing each and every day. Thank you guys so much for what you do to help us out. It really, we love doing this. This is one of our favorite things to do, and we're so happy that we get to share it with you. And again, you know, none of this stuff's free. We pay for the Starlink bills. We pay for the gas. You know, it's not free. Let me tell you, it's not free. So thank you to those guys. We wouldn't be able to have an air show live stream like this thanks to our members. If you're interested in becoming a member, you not only are you supporting us, but you can have access to the members multi-view that has been live for a couple of hours now, actually. So if you are interested in that, check it out. Also, we are live 24/7, and when I say we are live 24/7, we also have a 24/7 bird cam stream, which is also live on the channel. If you like birds, and you're a big fan of well, not just aviation, but we cover all aspects of flight here on the channel. And we have a 24/7 bird cam stream, which is also live on the channel. Here it is. You can check it out here. In fact, look, we got raccoons. You know what? This is the latest we've ever been live where I can actually show you. So, you know, at night, the action doesn't stop. In fact, the action continues. That's why I call it bird and wildlife cam. Right now we have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raccoons, 6, and a bunny on the top there. Look at that. We have raccoons live on the channel. Oh, 6. We got 6 raccoons. I just spun one of the other cameras around. But if you're interested in stuff like this, you can check out our 24/7. No way. This is funny timing. This is funny timing. This is funny timing. Anyway, check out that live stream if you're interested in wildlife and birds. That is also live on the channel. We will send you over there for more raccoon action at the conclusion of this live stream. My goodness, what great timing. Anyway, is the show going on tomorrow? 77 Flo asks. Yes, the show will also be happening tomorrow. We plan to be live at the same time tomorrow. So the air show is scheduled to begin at 6 p.m. tomorrow, 6 p.m., which means we will go live just before 6 p.m. So look out for a link on the channel. We will post it on our Facebook, our social media, and of course, live here on the channel. I got to pack up and drive to our hotel. So look out for that live link. We will have it up for you a little bit later this evening. But in the meantime, folks, thank you so much for joining us on the show. We greatly, greatly appreciate you all being here. Gray Wolf is here, a newbie. Hey, Gray Wolf, thank you for being here. Colin has been here all day. Thank you, Colin. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And in case you're not joining us tomorrow, here is a look at our 2026 season schedule. If I can find it. Here it is. No. What happened? Where's the image? Oh, no. Well, the image was working, but I guess it doesn't work anymore. Anyway, our next show, we will be in Oshkosh. Now, we won't be there all week, unfortunately. We won't be all there all week, but we plan to be there for the Red Arrows portion. The Red Arrows will be performing on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We plan to be at Oshkosh for that. And then, of course, followed by the Chicago Air and Water Show, and then Thunder over Louisiana. We just added that to our schedule. So we plan to be there. So thank you very, very much for hanging out with us, and we will see you then if we don't see you tomorrow. In the meantime, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We're going to close up, and we will see everybody tomorrow. Look out for a link on the channel. Follow us on Facebook at Rough Rider Show. I usually post a little bit faster there compared to on YouTube. So if you want the latest information about tomorrow's show or tomorrow's broadcast or what we're doing or what the heck's going on with our lives, follow us on Facebook at Rough Rider Show. In the meantime, see everybody tomorrow for one more day of Thunder over Michigan. So long, everybody.